Two teams hailing from the AFC. It's the LA Chargers and the New England Patriots. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Set.
No run here with Amari on Hampton. He's stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Again, it's Hampton. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. He's across midfield into Patriot territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He brings it in. And he's taken down at the 30. 16 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
after a good pickup. They've got 2nd and 4.
Set. Delta, set. Home to try. Go.
Herbert from the gun. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Scooped up by the Patriots. Up to the races, middle of the field. Hits the 20. And what a way to begin the scoring. Broncos, they take it back for the touchdown. The Patriots parlay the turnover into a lead. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field. Maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. He had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it. He wanted it.
On their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Kyle Duggar holding him down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Hampton gets it from the pistol. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Malik Hooker with the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Men in the secondary now for the Pats. 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on a quick hitter. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't get it to Aronde Gadsden the 2nd. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun give to Hampton. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, third down. On the move, headed right. Now we'll try a deep shot to the other side of the field. That one is incomplete. Hang on through the contact.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14.
Their own 14-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. May off the play fake. He rolls to his right. Now he takes it. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Quick throw completed by May. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Pick up a 5 on that play. That's a New England 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Well, run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. Dropped for the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Crazy.
May now from the gun. Will get it completed to Travion Henderson. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. On 1st down, it's Gibson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's May. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the ball. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. It's on target to Williams. And they taken out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. All right, time to get this second quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone.
Hey, what's up?
Jump off caught by his back. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the one.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches. Anderson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Patriots take a 13-0 lead. The Galley's on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. Corey Galley's on to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They put a receiver in motion right. Throwing now, Herbert. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. It's dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down. J.K. Scott's on the punt. Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Got the drive here with Gibson. Has good room at the 35. Through the 45. And he's finally brought down at the 33. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Anytime you go over half the field in in one play totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down, May. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it sets up second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to the air, it's May. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. Here's the pistol snap to May. Brought in right side. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Crazy. Eddie, what's up? Crazy. Five.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Escapes the pocket. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
The incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Hey, here goes crazy. Hey, what's that?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Escapes the pocket. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 20-zip lead. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. Gallus checks on the extra point. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21. Now Borregales on to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Hampton trying the left side. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
All on the 45, 1st and 10. The play fake, now Herbert to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. Sees it in close. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, Opie.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. A costly false start penalty as 3rd down becomes much more difficult to convert as they back it up 5. So after the false start penalty, they're left with 3rd and 8. To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Chargers at a deficit. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Herbert to throw once more. That's Harris on the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. With a gun, here's Hampton. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That's good for 7 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
now to get in. Here's first and goal. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Hampton has the LA touchdown. The Chargers chop some of the lead off before the half. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers get it back to a 14-point game. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard
line. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Here's May on first and 10. They'll set up the screen. It's Williams. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This time they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Looking quickly here.
Crazy. And the Patriots first down.
To the air on first down. May. Go left side cut by Douglas. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. One last play before the break.
Five. Here goes it.
Final throw before the break. This one's caught. He has room past the 25. Racing down the left side. And it won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, he called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
That's my heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. May now from the gun. Makes him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Crazy. Great. Now here goes that. Hey, what's up? Hey, you're here. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. And no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
Go.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Brings it in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. These outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Going inside gives to Hampton. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st down, ball at the 36. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. So after the penalty, here's 1st and 15.
Set. Grenade. Set.
Herbert from the gun. It's complete over the middle. And he makes up for the penalty nicely and then some. Gain of 8. It's going to be 2nd and 7.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
To throw, Herbert. Gets this one against him. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here's Herbert. He's got Hampton underneath. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Patriots' 25-yard line.
Come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Hampton now up the middle. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction. How well the defense had that one covered.
Dicker connects there, and that'll get him back to 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that?
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he will work this one up to the 28. Tackle made by Elijah Molden.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, they need 7.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Operating from the gun, here's May. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that?
Henderson here from the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
From the gun, it's May. He's got it over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Five.
1st down to go for May. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Chargers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. That's Julian Blackman. And the Patriots take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down, May. Complete to Diggs out left. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 22-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Five.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Patriots in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the win here. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Good throw completed by May. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and long.
A 40-yard attempt.
Corey Gallis connects. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal is not going to get it done anymore.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Second and 6 coming up here. They bring Johnston in motion. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10. Here's Hampton. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Offensive line fast. Throwing now, Herbert. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A gain of 21 yards.
First and 10 now from the 30. Running it with Hampton. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Now Herbert to throw. Wait here to Hampton. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Herbert now to throw on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And they are on it short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down and
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here's the pistol snap to May. Flushed out of the pocket. Henry on the catch. And this one doesn't go far. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
May now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
May on first and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it and nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. To the air yet again, May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And This defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Chargers sending out a dime look here ahead of this third down.
Hey, here goes tonight. Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Third and long for him here. That finds him deep down the sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. Third and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Hey, what's that?
Hits him on the out route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a New England first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Here's May. He's got a man left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Five still to go here. This is second down.
Hey, here. Hey, five. Hey, crazy.
Throwing again, it's May. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Hey, here goes that. Ready?
Here's May again. Mo finds his running back, Henderson. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Hey, five.
Again, it's May. He finds it beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 40-yard line.
On the gun, it's May. Dumps it off to his running back. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Crazy. Hey, what's that?
They're going to pass it here. Chased out to his right. Pressure's there. The Chargers got him. And it's a sack as he heads out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Five.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he has the New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21. Now Borregales on to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so is the defense, and they take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't the linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
3rd down, give to Hampton. Oh, he lost the football. But the Chargers were the first to get to that one, so it'll stay with them. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's in at the 7. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Patriots, 1st down.
Gibson will take it in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots put up even more points in a win. Borregales on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots continue piling on to this lead. Now Borregales on to send it away. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. This is Hampton. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The outcome's decided here, but we've got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
It's a gain of
This
17
undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. On the move, headed right. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So as they've done so many